Pandora will never be the same again. In a moment that sent shockwaves through the fanbase, the long-awaited trailer for Avatar, fire and ash finally dropped, and the world stood still. James Cameron, once again, has reminded us why he's the undisputed master of epic storytelling. But this time, the world of Avatar doesn't shimmer with beauty or peace. It burns. It bleeds. It fractures. And it fights. This third chapter in the Avatar saga picks up years after the oceanic journey of the Way of Water. But the tide has turned. The lush bioluminescent forests are now silhouettes against smoke. The tranquil seas are far away. And where the screen once sparkled in deep blue, it now glows with fire. The trailer opens on an unfamiliar horizon, a bleak, volcanic region of Pandora, choked with ash and riddled with tremors. Lava pours through cracks in the land, and the sky burns red. This is the homeland of the Ash people, a tribe we've never seen before, and one unlike any Nausicaa we've ever known. They are fierce, scarred, battle-hardened, their bodies covered in soot, their eyes burning with purpose. This is not a place of harmony. This is a place of survival, of fury, of pain. And at the heart of it all stands Varang, played by Oona Chaplin. Varang is introduced not with a whisper, but with a roar. We see her standing before her people, wrapped in ritual, surrounded by flame. She's not a villain who hides in the shadows. She's a leader forged in fire, a survivor of unspeakable devastation. Her home was destroyed by a volcanic eruption, her people scattered, their traditions twisted into tools for war. She wears red as a symbol, not just of leadership, but of vengeance. And when she speaks, the world listens. In one of the most haunting moments of the trailer, Varang steps forward to confront Kiri, the enigmatic daughter of Grace Augustine. With flames flickering around her and ash falling like snow, Varang utters a line that instantly burned itself into Avatar lore. Your goddess has no dominion here. That one sentence changes everything. It's a direct rejection of Iwa, the spiritual force that connects all life on Pandora. It's a declaration that the rules of this world no longer apply, that something ancient and sacred has been broken, that Varang does not seek peace. She seeks power, not through connection, but through control. But Varang isn't alone. The trailer reveals that she has joined forces with an old enemy, Colonel Miles Quaritch, still played with ruthless intensity by Stephen Lang. After being resurrected in the Way of Water through a recombinant avatar, Quaritch now fights not against the Nausicaa, but alongside a faction of them. He and Varang have formed a brutal alliance, one that threatens to consume all of Pandora in flame. We see the consequences immediately. Forests ablaze, rivers poisoned, great trees collapsing into smoke. And at the center of this devastation, Jake Sully. Jake, once a Marine, now a father and Nausicaa warrior, finds himself overwhelmed, trapped, captured by the humans he once served. The trailer shows him bound, bloodied, staring into the distance, with a look of both defiance and despair. It's clear that the war has changed him. The burden of leadership, of family, of sacrifice, it's all written on his face. But he's not alone. Neytiri, fierce, grieving, unstoppable, returns as the emotional core of the story. Zoe Saldana delivers a performance in the trailer that's raw and electric. There's a moment, brief but powerful, where she kneels beside her daughter and says, "This is not our war, but we will not run from it." It's a quiet line, but it's a turning point. Because this war is no longer just between humans and Nausicaa. It's within the Nausicaa themselves. And fire and ash doesn't stop there. The trailer pulls back the curtain on yet another new tribe, the Wind Traders. They soar through the skies on airships tethered to majestic, jellyfish-like creatures. They are nomads, wanderers, moving with the air currents and living in the clouds. Their leader, Palak, portrayed by David Thewlis, appears wise and weathered, with eyes that have seen too much and trust no one. The Wind Traders represent yet another perspective in this conflict. Neither aligned with the forest clans, nor the oceanic Mekiina. They are independent, until the skies begin to burn, and neutrality becomes impossible. And as the Ash People's wrath spreads across Pandora, the different tribes are forced to confront not just each other, but the truth of who they've become. The once unified Nausicaa are fractured. divided by loss, by pain, by survival. And James Cameron doesn't shy away from showing that complexity. He told fans at the 2024 D23 Expo that this chapter would be a feast for the eyes, but also a film with higher emotional stakes than ever before. And it shows. This isn't a fantasy anymore. It's a reckoning. Visually, the trailer is nothing short of breathtaking. The colors are richer. The environments feel alive and dangerous. The ash-covered jungles, the burning skies, the molten rivers. It all feels real, tangible, terrifying. But beyond the spectacle, it's the silence between moments that truly hits. The lingering stare between Jake and Kiri. The tear in Neytiri's eye as she watches her home burn. The tremble in Spider's hand as he stands between two worlds, human and Nasik's, and wonders where he belongs. Yes, Spider returns. Jack Champion reprises the role, and this time, he seems more central than ever. In one scene, he confronts Quaritch, his biological father. There's no dialogue, just a look. A single look filled with rage, love, betrayal. It's clear that Spider's journey is far from over, and his choices may tip the scales of the entire war. We also get glimpses of other returning favorites. Kate Winslet as Ronald, Cliff Curtis as Tanawari, and Sigourney Weaver once again embodying Kiri. The spiritual mystery at the center of it all. There's something otherworldly about Kiri. The way she moves, the way she hears Aiwa even when others can't. Some fans believe she may be Pandora's last hope, while others fear she may become the trigger to its final collapse. The trailer also teases a major reveal, one Cameron has kept tightly under wraps. A glowing tree, unlike any seen before, stands deep in the volcanic wasteland. Its branches shimmer with orange light. Varang approaches it alone, kneels, and whispers something in a language we don't understand. What is this tree? Is it sacred? Is it cursed? One thing is certain. It holds secrets that could change everything we thought we knew about Pandora's spiritual landscape. There's also the haunting musical score, swelling drums, echoing chants, and a rising orchestral tide that feels more like a prophecy than a soundtrack. As the trailer nears its end, the music crescendos into silence, and a final voice pierces the darkness. We are born aflame. We do not fear it. We become it. The screen cuts to black. Silence. Then the title. Avatar, Fire and Ash. December 19th, 2025. And just like that, we're left breathless. Not since the original Avatar in 2009 has a trailer shaken the fandom this much. Online forums have exploded with theories, fan art, and breakdowns. Who is Varang really? Is Kiri a reincarnation of Aiwa herself? What caused the rift between the tribes? And is Jake Sully's time finally running out? Cameron has always said that the Avatar story would evolve, that it would grow with us, that it would become something deeper than just spectacle. With Fire and Ash, that promise feels fulfilled. This isn't just a film. It's a test of faith, of loyalty, of family, of what we're willing to burn and what we're willing to rise from. So mark your calendars. December 19th is not just a release date. It's the beginning of a transformation, of Pandora, and perhaps of us. Because when the flames die down, and the ashes settle, what remains may not be what we expect. One thing's for sure. Pandora will never be the same.